I think you're waiting for Volbeat, right? So let's give a big welcome to Volbeat. We have a limited time, so first question. None? Okay, thank you.
Hello, my name is Vera. I'm from Classic Rock Magazine Russia. And as far as I know, you did a tour in America recently with Nightwish. And I would like to know how was the tour and why you chose Nightwish as supporting band? Or
we didn't choose Nightwish. Nightwish chose us.
Okay.
and you know, it was we during the last couple of years we have maybe in the last 2 years. Last 2 years we have offers from very different bands about going on a US tour, and maybe it sounds crazy, but Nightwish was actually style-wise the band who fits us best, and that really says something about the offers we get. But Nightwish was really kind towards Volbeat, you know, concerning everything about that we got our sound check and everything was you know, doing the right way. So we have only good words about Nightwish, and you know, during this tour, yeah, and their management. But we had our own crowd, and we convinced a lot of Nightwish people that Volbeat is here to stay. And it seems like that US is, you know, definitely ready for Volbeat. There's no doubt about that. We can go over there in the same territories, playing our own headline shows.
Okay, question number 2.
What?
You liked Nightwish in person, but do you like the music?
Who are you asking?
I guess he's asking some of you guys.
Raise your hands.
You know, the Nightwish style is very interesting. It's not the same kind of style that we do in Volbeat. You can definitely hear they are really good musicians, and they have really some good stuff going. They have really good songs. It's not like that I have their album, I have the deepest respect for what they're doing. And that's not negative, because I take my hat off to these guys. They're doing a very, very good job.
Next, please.
Yeah, let's keep on going.
Yeah, let's get one more.
Okay, one more questions. I mean, you play a very special kind of music, and a lot of people are trying to describe it. Sounds like Elvis plus Metallica or Danzig plus Metallica.
Yeah.
And I would like to know, do you like Misfits?
Of course.
I think this says it all.
Yeah, and see. And where Misfits influence you, in a way, or it's more Elvis?
Jon is probably the most, you know, the biggest Misfits fan in Volbeat. Actually, Jon is the reason why I was listening to Misfits when they got Michael Graves on vocals, because the production was very good, his singing was excellent, and you know, I cannot deny that I actually was inspired by those 2 albums Michael Graves did with Misfits, which was called
American Psycho and Famous Monsters.
Yeah.
and
Maybe even Cuts from the Crypt, I don't know.
these was amazing albums, and I said to Jon, I didn't get the older stuff, and said it will come later, and it came later because it was like I heard the first Misfit album called Static Age, and I actually think that's the best Misfits album ever, because even though that is Danzig singing, and I was not, you know, early on I was not understanding what Danzig was doing, but what he did on Static Age is so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's actually rock and roll songs where you can hear he's inspired by the 50s. So concerning about the material Volbeat has done yet so far, we have been inspired by the new Misfit songs.
Okay, thank you for answering.
Further questions?
Don't be shy.
Hi.
Peter, Sweden, Karlstad.
Yeah.
Michael, in the song "I Only Wanna Be With You," I heard a little bit of the growl singing. Is that a genre that you miss, or?
I don't miss it. It's just like something I can do because of my past. You know, I did the Dominus, which were a death metal band in the beginning, and you know, I still listen to death metal. He can probably do it, but I still listen to some death metal bands. But it's the old death metal bands I'm listening to, and I cannot sit here and say that we don't want to do it in Volbeat, because maybe someday the right song is gonna fit for something like that. But the whole idea doing Volbeat was to get away from what I was doing in the past.
Okay. And when are you going to do the Social Distortion cover live?
You know, we're very careful about doing cover songs from, you know, our big heroes. But the thing is, the last record we did, Guitar Gangsters and Cadillac Blood, had a cover song called "Making Believe."
Of course.
And that song, the first time I heard that song was with Social Distortion. Even though it's a very old country song, you know, done by so many country singers by time, and it actually an old Kitty Wells song. But you know, so for my inspiration, it was a Social D cover song. But you know, I have so much respect for Mike Ness and all my idols, so you really have to be careful to copy them.
And you're coming to Metal Town in Gothenburg this summer.
Yeah.
Coming in?
Yes.
And you are coming a day earlier to watch your heroes on the Thursday.
No,
We see them on Roskilde Festival.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're playing a show at a festival called Peace and Love here in Sweden as well on that same day. So unfortunately we cannot do it. Actually, we're sharing festivals with Social Distortion like 5 times this summer, but I think we can only watch them at Roskilde back in Denmark. But maybe we're gonna drop by the show in Oslo because we got a day off traveling from Finland to a festival in Norway. So
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, the most, you know, irritating thing to be on tour is that you're not capable of seeing your heroes. You know, because they're always playing different days or somewhere else.
You guys got Motorhead playing tomorrow.
So we're actually thinking about skipping the band to be able to see all our heroes.
Very serious conversation about, you know, quitting the band and then watch all the
Jon,
shows.
he's so angry. You know, he really want to see Twisted Sister today.
He's so pissed.
I really want to see Twisted Sister because it's probably
Because then he
the
knows
last time.
there's nothing wrong about taking all ladies on, you know, dress on your body.
Of course not. If it works.
It works.
And Jon is great in a dress.
I'm doing it in a dress, trust me.
And Jon actually used to go to school with some of the guys from Twisted Sister.
Yeah.
But they were like way younger
your
than
legs before.
He was going in kindergarten with Snyder.
Yeah,
He's
Dee
just as
Snyder and
old.
me were in kindergarten together, along with Alice Cooper and Gene Simmons, and Dio, of course.